One of the questions we get here at Revive Chiropractic and Wellness is how young can my child be in order to get checked, or what age should my child first get checked at a chiropractic office? And we love this question. A lot of it comes out just not knowing what chiropractic does, because a lot of people don't know that we check babies as young as days or minutes old. And it is a question for people. It's like, well, what has happened to that baby that it needs to be checked? But if any of you have been there for the birthing process, we know that can be a bumpy ride for mom and baby. And so even in utero, we can see stress, or depending on mom's history and what mom has been going through, right? We know that the baby is connected through the placenta and the umbilical cord, but there's also nerves that are in there. So if mom is stressed out, baby can be stressed out. Then birth comes along, and what we know from research is that 80 to 90% of children born have some level of trauma in their neck and their upper cervical. And so what we know, and a lot of people will ask, well, how can this be? But if you've been there for the birth process, it can be bumpy, and we can see kids that are stuck in the birth canal or get twisted out or even are pulled out. Granted, we see this with forceps and vacuum and C-section, is that babies will actually be pulled out by their head. And so that right there is going to be one of the biggest things that can cause that first misalignment for a child. And that from the get-go can disconnect the brain, the nervous system, from the rest of the body, or we get a dimmer switch. It's just not functioning like it should because there was trauma that goes unaddressed. And so we see this even with babies just having to come through the birth canal. We know that this is something that we really need to check for. And so getting kids checked sooner, the better. So if you have an infant, it's a great time to get checked. If you're like, I just heard for this for the first time and I have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, then this is the right time for them as well too. You have watched them grow up and learn how to walk and run and jump and play and fall and get injured thousands of times. And so all of those things can add stress to their nervous system and to their neurospinal system, and we can get stuck in a fight or flight mode and injury mode, and that doesn't allow our kids to function or heal the best they can. So no matter what age your kid is, it is time to get them evaluated, and we do that through specific neurological tests, a nerve scan, and through good spinal exams, and sometimes that includes x-rays to be able to see exactly what's happening. And from there, we can create a plan and a really good action plan for you to be able to take control of your kid's health so that they can grow into the best version that God created them to be.